Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's the Last Viking TV back again, and I just wanted to tell you that if you're in the house, staying away from this quarantine, this coronavirus, and quarantining yourself, just some tips to think about. And I've recently made this video yesterday, actually, kind of on the same topic, but a little bit different today. Today we were down at Dana Point, and we just wanted to walk around the harbor, get some fresh air, not even hang out really, just kind of keep moseying on our way and walking around, just getting some fresh air. Of course, we were going to be wearing N95 masks, but the thing is, there was nowhere to park, and the threats of being cited if you were to park on the public streets. Now, one thing that really jumped into my mind was, let's say after 5 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, is what we're doing today going to stop the virus from ever existing? I mean, seriously, think about it. Are you going to be able to wipe out the virus by you staying home? I mean, we're basically trying to say we're going to call an end to the coronavirus once and for all. Like, it's never going to exist. We're going to wipe it off the face of the earth because, we're not socializing. No. The answer to that is no, simply no. The thing is, the virus is still going to be out there. How are you going to keep yourself from getting it? I mean, the H1N1 is still out there, right? The flu virus, it's still out there. Measles, it's still out there. Malaria, it's still out there. And it kills more people than the coronavirus does. How do people protect themselves from getting that? How would you protect yourself from getting HIV and AIDS? Well, don't have unprotected intercourse, right? Obviously. And don't share needles, obviously. I mean, those are just common sense things. How are you going to protect yourself from the coronavirus? Masks, wash your hands, keep your distance. But does that mean that places like, places where we can get fresh air and good for our health, parks, people exercise and stuff like that, should be locked down? No, not at all. Because, if people aren't responsible enough to protect themselves, they're never going to be responsible to protect themselves, even if we reopen up America again. So once we go back to reopening, people are going to become more relaxed, regardless of the so-called guidelines, right? People are still out and about, have always been out and about. No one's been required to stay in their home, and if they leave, then they get shot. None of that stuff's happened. So keeping people at home, keeping the spread from going out in public, probably not going to happen. So therefore, staying in your home is not going to necessarily keep the virus from ever existing again. In fact, staying at home, not exercising, not being able to get outside, lowers your immune system automatically. And then when you get outside and you come in contact with those certain viruses and diseases, you're more susceptible to catching the coronavirus or even other flu symptoms that could actually potentially kill you in the end, and have those side effects, based off of just staying in the house and not being able to go out and do anything. So I hope that this right here was a little bit of an eye-opener for you. It was for me today when we try to go down to Dana Point and hang out there. But yeah, just, I don't know. It's California. It's really going on right now is, you got the president being Republican. You got pretty much just the Democratic governors, like Governor Newsom, Cuomo, and a few other Democratic governors. They're wanting to shut down their states until they can get more money from the government for themselves and for their hospitals that potentially could be giving them a kickback. We don't really know, but definitely politics and money are the only reason why this lockdown occurs And I mean, are they going to be able to stop the virus today, tomorrow, next year? I mean, we're talking about 2 years that this virus is not going to have a vaccine. And even if you do get the vaccine, vaccines are not required. It's still, you have a constitutional right to not get those vaccines. Just based off of your own religious beliefs, personal beliefs, whatever you want to believe, you have a right to refuse that vaccine. But they do not have a right to suppress your ability to function like anybody else in society based off of you not getting that vaccine, based off of your own personal beliefs. So, you know, would a vaccine work? Maybe. Do people still die from the flu even though there's still vaccines out there? Yeah. Do people still die from HIV and AIDS even though there's still therapies and treatments to prolong someone's life? Do they still die from that stuff? Yeah. Do people still die from smoking cigarettes even though there's nicotine and ways to actually quit smoking? People still die from it. Yeah. Just some common sense stuff, really. Is this lockdown necessarily? In my opinion, not at all. And I hope that you believe the same. If you don't, you know, everyone has their own opinions. This is just mine. And I hope that my opinion kind of opened up your eyes a little bit. So anyways, have a great day. Stay safe. Keep doing what you do. Anyways, The Last Viking TV is out. Have a great day. Oh yeah, and this scenery here, it's nice, huh?